of mouth pain, but I think it's a pinched nerve, and I'm going to be getting a second opinion on some teeth. I don't know when that's going to happen, but that's not what I'm here for. I just felt to get outdoors. It's 55 degrees, a little bit breezy, and a little bit chilly. Now, I've planned this for quite some time, and I never had the time to do so until today. I'm taking things a little bit, but I had this planned for a while, but like I said, here it goes. When you think The Lamb lies down on Broadway, I Can't Dance, Susudio, Wish It Would Rain Down, Billy, Won't You Lose My Number, all the great, wonderful songs in the air tonight is still alive. But I want to honor legends while they're still alive, and there's a lot of times that I don't have time to do that, and I don't really have enough room on my phone to do so, and I just needed to get outdoors today. As you see, I'm a little bit puffy here, but I'm talking about Phil Collins, who should be knighted by the Queen. I mean, the Queen. Sorry about that. He should have been knighted by the Queen, but he can be knighted by King Charles III. What an amazing, amazing musician Phil Collins is. Now, I had the privilege to see Phil Collins in my home city in the early 2000s, and he was fantastic. He didn't play the old stuff, and that was okay because people have heard it. But his new stuff was fantastic. He did play Misunderstanding by Genesis, though, but that was an amazing show. No Jacket Required. Song Take Me Home. But in Genesis, they are retired now. They played their last tour. Be late summer, early fall would be 1 year ago. But what an amazing musician Phil Collins is. What he brought to the table. Not only did he fill in after Peter Gabriel left, and nothing wrong with Peter Gabriel, do not get me wrong. I mean, they had sensational music with Peter Gabriel, but that goes without saying. Oh, it must be noon. The bells are on. But even with Genesis, I mean, Duke, Turn It On Again, Mama, the song Illegal Alien, and Invisible Touch album. But Phil Collins's music in general is just inspiring. His music is timeless. I mean, No Jacket Required and Face Value, those are like well over 40 years old, just about 40. And here it is, 2023, and they're still playing it on the radio. Phil Collins, he's fantastic, and he can't play the drums anymore. He has to be in a wheelchair. I just seen a picture of him just over the weekend, and he's doing okay. But and I mentioned this in my private lives, that's what I do when I don't have enough room on my phone, is to go see people that are alive on a whim. They on on a whim memories turn out to be the best memories, but even with Genesis, you got, and throughout his discography or something like that, disco log of songs and music and whatnot. I don't know if he's still he can still sing and everything. I don't know if he's still making albums yet. I think he is. But as far as him drumming, they got another drummer, and luckily, I don't know how in the heck it got through, but it got through. But I seen Genesis in concert live through TikTok last year, and they were completely fantastic. Um, so don't be afraid to go and see bands that are out there. Just do it. Turns out those are the best memories. But I remember this was in the early 80s. Um, I got to hear a Genesis uh, in 1980, and it was the Duke album. And I was just like blown away. And they kept on continuing, and he did his solo material. And I remember where I was when I first heard In the Air Tonight, and I was just like blown away. I remember, I'm not going to share that where I was or anything, but I do remember where I was, and we was at a family picnic, and with a school, because I was in grade school yet, and when that song came on, there was like a hush, and I go like, "Holy crap!" And then he just went and knocked him out of the park with Studio and I Don't Care Anymore. If you don't know who Phil Collins is, look him up. I'm going to go back inside because it is a little bit chilly and I'm not done talking yet. So I'm going to put the mic on for a little bit. Sorry about that, folks. I had something pop up and I got something that popped up again, but I'm going to finish what I'm doing first because I feel to do and whatnot. But that's what I'm saying though, and the music that he contributed to Tarzan. Yeah, you can actually see it's a little bit puffy, but you know what? I really don't care. I'm really here to um, honor Phil Collins. But I mean, his line of work is just absolutely fantastic. I mean, there's not a bad song on. I haven't listened to all of his albums, and if I have, it's been ages, and it has been. I haven't listened to his albums recently, but in the past I have. In fact, I have In the Air Tonight, which is the Face Value album. But on a side note, um, I'm going to be just doing like pre recording little things, not do like a whole bunch of them. Um, Let me see. What time is it? Um, anyway, Phil Collins. Where can I start? In fact, I think he said in a long time interview that he got to see the Beatles perform in A Hard Day's Night, and he's actually in it. But the music, I mean, his music is just. Um, there's one song in particular. It's called Separate Lives, and it's so good. I mean, they can release his music. I just wish that I just wish that songs from the past can be in the top 40 now, like last year. Of course, Stranger Things put it back into the mainstream. I really wish that they can do that again, and that was for Kate Bush, running up that road and running up that hill. That song. I wish they would do that. I mean, because we only have like a certain radio stations. I just wish that they could be be played a lot more, like into like to the mainstream, and just have different types of music. You know, but like I said, just go and do stuff on a whim, and but I never got to see Genesis, but I have a few of I have their hits, and their hit album, and um, I think I have it on cassette, Invisible Touch. But just it's like people, and like I said earlier in this broadcast, we should honor the legends while we're here. And with a life in general, and you don't have that much time in the day to do this, and like I said, I've had this planned uh, since last year, and I've never had the chance to um, actually do this. I actually had to um, make time to do this. So I'm not going to do this all the time because I want to do like other things, and I'm going to be um, changing things up. But let's knight Phil Collins. Um, Seriously, two hearts living in just one mind. Um, just I can go on and on and on and on and on with Phil Collins. His daughter Lily Collins is a fabulous actress, but hey, youngsters out there, don't be afraid to be yourself musically. And what I mean is, don't get hung up on the current music. Please rediscover the classics. Don't be afraid. I was listening to stuff that was considered uncool ever since I was little. And I'm in my 50s now. So just don't be afraid to try new things. Try listening to your parents' music or your grandparents' music or whatever, your great grandparents' music. You might like it. Don't be afraid to be yourself and to try things that are new. Okay. Listen to the 70s, 80s, 90s, 1800s if you feel like it, classical music. And when whatever, and here's another thing, and I really don't give a rat's butt who knows this. I listen to holiday music whenever I feel like it. If I especially Nora Jones, her it's but it's something that you can listen to even though when it's not Christmas because her music is like so mellow. But just don't be afraid to try and listen to different types of music. I like all types of music, but kids and young teenagers and youngsters of today rediscover your parents' music because it's a it's a it's a thrill, and I love it. Now, this is a perfect example. It's a little bit of off topic of Phil Collins, but I feel is making a comeback. I think, and Aqua. Listen to Aqua. And with the new Barbie movie, it's going to make the 90s come to life again with Barbie Girl. I wish that they would do that. Um, I wish they would do that with Phil Collins. He needs that. And like I said, just rediscover the classics. Um, Now I'm going to talk off topic. Um, this is a private live. I did not really have that enough to film. I do not know when I'm going to be going live again. I'm just taking things a lot slower these days. Um, like I said, I want to do stuff that is different for my channel and otherwise. But anywho, and I know it's going to be things that people will like and people that won't like it. But that is okay. I do not know when I'm going to release this. Maybe will um, release this tomorrow. I don't know. But anyway, like I said, um, just ask permission from your parents because I know that cassettes are making a comeback. Who knew? Thank God. I just wish things were a lot cheaper, but I hear that cassettes are coming back. Well, vinyl has made a quick comeback. I wish um, cassettes were just always stay in the mainstream musical format. But anyway, go into your, with permission, of course, or your parents. Listen to their vinyl, listen to their cassettes, and who knows? You may discover a new band or an artist. Even listen to Nora Jones. But don't be afraid to listen to Peter Gabriel's Genesis. Don't be afraid because Genesis with Peter Gabriel is just as good with Phil Collins. But check out Mike and the Mechanics too. That was an off band through Genesis. Don't be afraid. They had Can you hear Silent Running? And they had and all the and the Living Years. That was Mike and the Mechanics. But like I said, we don't always have a time in our life to honor legends while they're alive. It's always after they pass. And I think that's what I'm going to do. And like I said, I've been wanting to try new and different things for like a while now. I have some little movie and actor clips that I can use. And that's what I'm going to be using um, for a while. If it's not too bad outside, I'll do a little garden. But I want to change things up and mix things up for my channel. But let me see if there's any other news. Because, like I said, I don't know when I'm going to be doing a public live. Um, anyway, let me see. Uh, but like I said, Phil Collins is the man. And if I think of anything else, I will put this in. But like I said, face value, no jacket required. And hello, I must be going. Really, really listen to those albums. Those albums are made by Phil Collins, who should be a sir. Um, Not a bad song in his album release or a single release or anything like that. But like I said, try different music. Just don't stick to one music. And don't be afraid to be made fun of, because what brings you down is going to make you stronger. And Phil Collins, you're the man. Honor our legends while they're here when you can. And two hearts living in just one mind will be together to the end of time. You'll be in my heart. Take me home. And hello, I must be going. Oh, I wish it would rain down on me. That is an incredible song with Eric Clapton. Shit. Um, well, anyway, honor and respect the musicians while they're here. And I think Clapton, that one's going to be a huge repertoire. I can go, whew, I've seen Eric Clapton twice. But like I said, and I'm going to end on a musical high note, but I don't care anymore. You'll be in my heart. Separate lives. Take me home again, because I just think that the melodies are beautiful. And you cannot hurry love. No, you just have to wait. Life don't come easy. Studio. Bye now. Phil Collins, you rock. I'm Carrie Knopf, your host and a fan, and I'll see everybody next time. Bye.